Steel does not make the warrior, nor does the weight of armor, the size of armies, or the roar of the crowd. What defines the warrior is silence. The silence before battle, the silence after loss, the silence of a man who has stood at the edge of his own breaking and did not fall. Victory is not found in the clash of blades or in the cheers of those who never carried a sword. It is not painted in blood nor etched in medals. Victory lies within, hidden in the shadowed corners of the mind, buried beneath the weight of your own weakness, waiting for the one who dares to face himself. You were not born disciplined. You were not born stoic. You were not born a storm. But inside you, there is fire. Not the fire of rage, the fire of purpose, quiet, contained, eternal, fed not by emotion, but by conviction. This fire does not burn outward. It burns through flesh, through failure, through the illusions of comfort, and forges steel in its place. Understand this: you will not be remembered for the battles you won. You will be remembered for what you refused to surrender. Your mind is your first battlefield, and it is endless. Thoughts are not allies, they are echoes. Some are ghosts of your past. Some are the whispers of cowards. Some wear the mask of doubt. Do not trust the voice that waits for you when you are tired. Do not listen to the one that tells you to stop when the climb becomes steep. That voice is not you. It is your oldest enemy. Detach from it, observe it, cut it down, again and again, with the precision of a master and the resolve of a man who has nothing left to lose. You think your enemy stands before you? Your true enemy wears your face, speaks with your voice, and waits patiently for you to break. But you are not here to break. You are here to bury your former self. Discipline is not punishment. It is a sacred ritual, a private war. Each repetition, a refusal to bow. Each morning rise, a rebellion. Each hour of silence, a sharpening. Others speak. Warriors act. A true warrior does not chase motivation. He moves without it. Rain or fire, wind or famine, he moves. He does not ask if the path is fair. He does not wait for approval. He builds the path himself, one breath at a time, one step at a time, over jagged stone, through frozen rivers, across fields where lesser men laid down and begged the earth for mercy. He walks, and in that walk, he becomes. The man who walks alone walks furthest. Do not fear solitude. Fear the noise of the crowd. Fear the comfort of false friendship. Fear the slow decay of your instincts beneath the warmth of shallow praise. Greatness is not built in celebration. It is carved in silence. It is trained in cold mornings. It is found in empty rooms where no one sees you, where the only audience is the breath between your effort and your doubt. You must learn to be alone, not as punishment, but as preparation. Because one day, when the storm comes, when the night grows thick with fear and every familiar voice disappears, the only man left will be the one who never needed them. This is the truth they will not tell you. Not everyone deserves your presence. Not every alliance strengthens you. Some chains are disguised as friendships. Some applause is the sound of your own cage closing. Walk alone until your presence is a force, until your name carries weight in silence, until your shadow walks ahead of you, not behind. Adaptation is not weakness, it is dominance. Like water, the warrior flows, never breaking, only bending. The sword forged in ice shatters in heat, but the mind forged in storms, it endures. You must be willing to become nothing so that you may become everything. Break the image they gave you. Burn the labels. Cut away the softness that has wrapped itself around your soul like wet cloth. The world has told you who to be. Now, show the world what you are. Your strength is not in your muscle, It is not in your shout. It is in your ability to remain centered while everything around you fractures. Clarity is your blade. Detachment, your shield. Stillness, your fortress. They will try to pull you back, to drag you into their noise. They will call you harsh, cold, distant. Let them. They do not understand the discipline it takes to choose your own suffering over their comfort. You are not here to be understood. You are here to be unshakable. Fire does not explain itself to ash. When you rise early, not for the world, but for your own soul, you are declaring war on your lesser self. When you train in silence, when you reject ease, delay gratification, resist temptation, you are not merely improving, you are conquering. You must live as though death is always watching, because he is, not to mock you, not to rush you, but to remind you that your time is not guaranteed. What you build today may be all that remains tomorrow, and so you act, not out of panic, but precision, not with haste, but with urgency. Every movement carved with meaning, every breath aligned with purpose. There is no tomorrow for the undisciplined. There is only the man who prepared and the man who perished. You will not be rescued. There is no savior. The world owes you nothing, and that is your liberation, because what is not given can never be taken. Your strength must be unborrowed, your will unmoved, your purpose untouchable. Die before you die, and you will never die. This is the ancient code of warriors, the unspoken oath, the razor edge between life and sleepwalking. To walk through this world not as a ghost, but as a storm. Victory does not come when the enemy yields. Victory comes when your former self does. And so you rise, not once, not twice, but endlessly. Each morning, a new death. Each night, a new rebirth. Steel sharpens steel, and silence sharpens the soul. You do not wait for power, you become it. Victory lies within. And when the day comes, and it will, when you are tested in the fire you did not start, when your breath shortens and your legs tremble, and the mountain laughs in your face, you will not flinch, because you've been here before. In your own mind, in your own soul, you've died there 1,000 deaths, and every time, you stood back up. So you stare down the storm, and the storm recognizes you. It parts not because of fear, but respect. For a man who has mastered the only war that ever mattered, not the war of nations, the war within. You are not the product of your pain. You are the weapon that pain failed to break. Let the weak chase pleasure. Let the loud demand attention. Let the lost drown in noise. You return to the forge. You walk in silence. You choose the fire. And in that fire, you remember, victory is not something you win. Victory is what remains when everything else is burned away. Victory is who you are when no one is watching. Victory lies within.